Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Friday and I haven't been at work. So today we're talking about what do you do when you're not at work? If you're normally at work or if you normally have something to do and you get an extra day off, like we have today off and Monday off because it's the bank holiday weekend. So if you saw the video this morning, you will see I have potted up 2 dwarf plum trees. So they've been out in the sunshine because it's been a glorious day here. I have also cleared up some space in the garden so that I can start planting things out, and also so that I can get my little polythene greenhouse thing set up that I bought last year and didn't have the time to do because I hadn't cleared out space. And that's basically what I've been doing today, is clearing out space. I've cleared some space in the garden and put some stuff in bins that should have been thrown out ages ago. Then I went to the cupboard of doom. You all know that one. Yeah, can I just say, I have got so much wool because for a while there, just before I started doing the YouTube videos, I sat and I crocheted most nights for about a year, and I kept buying wool. And especially if Patrick and I went away and there was a wool shop in the town, because we don't have a wool shop anywhere near here. So I'd be like, oh, wool shop, look, and they have special offers, look. And then I found a way, the wool warehouse, and the other one, which I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's something like Hobbit or Hobby something, I think. But I found them and I got clearance and I spent a fortune. And I now have a huge laundry bag, like big laundry bag stuffed full of wool. So of course that's been sitting in the whole cupboard and it's been sitting on top of stuff. So I was very brave today and I took that out. And I went raking at what I have underneath. So I have managed to almost fill my bin, which thankfully gets picked up tomorrow. And there's another couple of bags that will need to go to the skip. So I'll need to get Patrick to take them because I'm in a branded van, so they'll not let me in the local skip thing. So I'll get Patrick to take them for me. I have found things I haven't seen in quite some time. I found the battery charger for the car. I found the trowel that I lost last year that I bought extra replacements last week. I found the original one still with the tag on it. I have no words. So yep, did that. Found shoes that I hadn't seen in forever. Found boots that I hadn't seen in forever. Found my winter boots again. They didn't particularly get used much this year, so obviously they got thrown in the whole cupboard. Yeah, I hadn't seen them for a while. So I brought so much stuff out, got it all sorted, got Kathleen's stuff for her and got my stuff for me, put stuff in the bins, and I've still got a heap of stuff that I'm like, I can't throw that away, but I need to work out where I'm going to keep it. Because although I've got the cupboards up in the walls that were very kindly put up for me, that's nowhere near enough space to empty the shelves up the stairs. So I need to rearrange my storage. So that's what I'm doing this weekend, is getting the garden sorted out and rearranging storage. And that's the intention. But then Patrick made a very good point when he was through today, because obviously sunshine, bike, etc. So he went home, picked up the bike and came out for a bit of run. And it's like, but it's a bank holiday. You don't normally get 4 days off. You need to do something different. You cannot just do housework. And I'm like, but I've got so much to do. But he's right, because as I said last night about the self-care, we have to take some time. So what we've decided to do is tomorrow we're going for a wee wander through Perth, because I have not been to the shops in forever. I don't know what new cafes there are. I don't know if there's cake shops. Has to be done. I'm pretty sure there's a cake shop, and if there's not, there's a cake shop that I used to go to that's really good, so we might just have to visit there. But there's a whole load of new shops, so I thought, right, I'll go there and I'll have a look, and just we'll have a nice wander, because if the weather's like it was today, it'll actually be a really pleasant day out, bit of a walk, bit healthy, and certainly very different because I have not walked through the town in years. I just don't normally do that. So that'll be a fun day. I think what we'll probably do is say, right, we've got £20 each as a treat. You know, what can you get for that? Not that you actually have £20. You just have a £20 budget. And what would you spend it on? So you go run about and you find what you think is the greatest deal. Kathleen and I used to do that with charity shops when she was young. But it was a fiver at that time. So yeah, we'll do something like that. Just be a bit different, possibly have something different for dinner. Just as Patrick said, you know, just something different to say that this is not just another weekend when I'm battling to keep up with the stuff that I want to do. Because that could go on forever. I mean, really, it could. Because, you know, as you fill up one set of storage, you're like, oh, that means I can do this. No, it doesn't. It does not mean you can go and fill up more, Karen. No. So that's the cunning plan. Whether it sticks with that or not, I don't know. But certainly that's the plan for tomorrow, because hopefully there will still be shops open tomorrow, which there won't particularly be on Sunday. So we'll go and have a bit, stroke about the shops and see what we're doing. So that's the first plan. And for eatings today, I'm getting really quite excited about this because, you know, I'm going to put it all together in a video at the tail end. But eatings today was not too bad. Friday the 7th of April. See, writing it down, I feel like someone that's dieting. Actually, I probably am someone that's dieting because at work, you know, like the stuff Damien made, that's healthy stuff. I don't normally do healthy stuff. So, and I've got my fruit and veg box, which is healthy stuff. So, you know, we're getting better. But today for breakfast, we had our crumpets. So that was 12p. Now, for lunch, due to the fact that we didn't eat the noodles last night, so they were put in the fridge, and I had them in 2 hits because I was dead hungry. I got up at like the back of 6, and I had the crumpets. So by the time it got to the back of 10, after Patrick had left, I was like, I'm hungry, I'm going to have some noodles. And then it got to the back of 2 and I was hungry again, so I had more noodles. So I've had the 2 portions. So that makes that £2.36 because they were £1.18 a portion. So I was like, right, fine. Do you know, that's still expensive, but not too bad. On the biscuit front, I was very good. I bought a while ago a box of, it's called the Broken Biscuit Assortment. I got it out of Food Warehouse. And it's 1,300 grams for £3.80 or something. And what I did was I actually measured it out at £4 for 1,500 grams, and then what was 100 grams? So 26p is what I decided the biscuits were, because they're not particularly chocolate biscuits. See, so that's a bit healthier. So we can do that. And I know some people have said in the comments, and somebody said it yesterday, and trust me, you're not the only one. Throughout the hauls that I do, people have said, you know, that's not healthy. Why have you not got more fruit and veg? Why have you got chocolate biscuits? Why have you got this? Why have you got that? Well, this is not a frugal channel. This is not a frugal living channel. This is a channel about changing, starting to prep, starting to prepare, noticing changes in the world and how I'm dealing with them. This is not frugal living. I do not work a 42.5-hour week to be living frugally until I have to. So there will be chocolate biscuits. There will be little treats. And I make no apologies for that. So yes, there is healthier stuff. We've got the fruit and veg box. But yes, there is chocolate biscuits. It is what it is. Has to be done. So, but the biscuits that I had today were not chocolate biscuits. They were the Broken Biscuits assortment. So, do you know, that's a wee bit healthier. Then for dinner, I had Kathleen over this afternoon, and she is full of hay fever. I mean, she is just a wee sausage. She's just a wee soul. And I shouted up, she went and had a hot bath and lay in her bed, and she's like, Mum, feed me. I was like, what do you want? She's anything soft. Okay. And that basically means mac and cheese. Now, I will try and put the link up there when I find my pointy finger, because I did do a video of my comfort food mac and cheese. So I'll try and put the video up there. But I made mac and cheese, and when I started looking at what it was going to cost, because I'm like, I used the frozen grated cheese, because I was like, yeah, a couple of handfuls of cheese, so that's roughly about half a block, just 2.65. My goodness, that's 1.30 something for the cheese alone. Milk is not cheap, you know, that's 50p for the milk. Onion, 10p. Pasta was the really cheap stuff that I bought in Tesco before I boycotted it. And I did look up the prices today. So if you're looking at what I'm eating and these costs, if I haven't bought it this week, so I don't know the price, I look up the price that it is today in the supermarkets. So this pasta was 41p, so that's 20p, because it was only half a bag that I used. So I made the mac and cheese going, my goodness, I'm going to be over the £3. And then I looked at the quantity. Now, just to let you see, so Kathleen and I have both had a portion. So this is the big, out of the set of 3, yep, my wrist is not going to let me do it with that hand. That's what I still have left. So there's at least another 2 portions in there. So that then, the cost is divided by 4. So the cost was £2.12, because it was like half the block of cheese, half the pasta, and then you divide that by 4. So dinner tonight only cost me 53p. It's like, loving that. Loving that. So today's munchies, so far, because I reserve the right to eat more biscuits, is £3.27. And actually, I'm like, do you know, day 1 was £3.88, day 2 was £3.08, day 3, £3.30, day 4, £3.31, and day 5, £3.27. And that was a sitting at home all day. So that was really, I have to say, this is a lot better than I expected it to be. I thought I would be hitting £4 or £5 a day with the way prices have been going. But it just shows you how much a difference doing the batch cooking makes, so that you've got it, rather than buying easy meals or ready meals. Because if you look back, there was one day, what did I have? Where's the thing with the rice? The Spanish chicken that I had. Now, the rice, oh yeah, that was a microwave rice, and that was 50p. Now, if I had cooked the rice and put it in the freezer, that'd have been a lot less. It's just because I came in from work that night. So yeah, those things are definitely worth looking at. So yeah, I am going to go and leave you in peace this Good Friday evening. I hope you're not travelling somewhere and getting caught in traffic. Please take care if you are, because it seems to be quite gridlocked in many places. So take care of yourself, enjoy the weekend, and I'll catch you later.